I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max, Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killer. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you gotta see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York will be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You gotta put me on, da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they gonna support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move, let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Cause you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Biz Markie. And then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on, because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kumo D. It was a drought till Mace came and broke the drought. So
our fans, we just sold out the Brooklyn Paramount less than 24 hours. You know, we had to double back and give y'all another day. January 17th, Brooklyn Paramount, the double back. We calling it the Double Back Dawn. That's the name of this joint right here, the Double Back Dawn, part 2. We coming out, we gonna make it a movie. You already know, Max Biggervale signing out. Peace.
Where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me. Child, ask Biggervale. Y'all call him Biggervale Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and it was invented after I was born. My top fan. And no disrespect to Biggervale, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the way was invented.
Hey, listen up now. Now that Maxby is home, the streets are going nuts. As soon as this man touched down, the internet went into a complete frenzy, I promise. On Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms, his name was all over the place. Reaction videos, popular subjects, and everyone discussing it with their mother. The entire city of New York has been holding its breath for years, waiting for him to come home and reclaim what is rightfully his. Charlie Rambo, Max Belly, or anyone you know, he moves as if he doesn't skip a beat. As if he hadn't been in prison for almost 20 years. That pure, smooth, and distinctive Harlem flavor is what made him famous. Yes, it is back in full swing and has a significant impact on people. Right now, the energy is electric. Check this out. Now, Max didn't simply try to go along after returning home and do his own thing in a corner. No, this individual formed a calculated connection with Cameron and Mace. Have you heard what I'm saying? That lineup is quite strong. For the first time in a very long time, Harlem royalty are standing shoulder to shoulder in their individual lanes. Cam and Mace have already achieved tremendous success. They are already well established and have excellent platforms. Pink right now, horsepower energy can be found everywhere. The whole movement, including the branding and merchandising. Now Max enters the picture right out of the gate, and it's like, yo, this wasn't just a random connection. This was determined. This was computed. These weren't checkers. It was the highest level of chess. The current alignment of these three makes a statement about the culture. Harlem is saying, we're back and we're moving together. Most people would require a large amount of time to adjust after being in prison for 18 years. It's time to find out how the world changed over time. It's time for them to settle into a whole different setting. Just the internet has changed since 2007, but Max isn't. This man struck me as perceptive, focused, and clear-headed. Finding momentum and equilibrium at the same time is practically difficult. Yes, he did. Good heavens. Cosigns are increasing in number. ASAP Ferg immediately exhibited affection. French Montana expressed affection. Luca Brasi expressed affection. These are prominent players in the present game, and they all acknowledge Max's accomplishments. That's a respectful gesture. That is impact. There is no denying that influence. When Max returned home, something shifted in New York. Something changed along the East Coast. In fact, the culture, the spirit, and the atmosphere all reflect it. His performances are all selling out. Just pure demand. No slow builds, no stops. Everyone wants a piece of this wave, so the buzz is ridiculous. In essence, they are scheduling him for events twice. Clubs are crowded. These locations have a very thrilling atmosphere. Hype and momentum like this have not been observed in a long time. If you're not moving with NBA YoungBoy level statistics and hype, you're not even close to catching the wave. This momentum is absurd. The streets were so ready for this comeback. This is the reason why everything is so insane. Max is closing down entire venues and clubs that don't play his oldies. Not new songs or recent releases, but classics. At live performances, people have been requesting these songs for years, because he was incarcerated during the height of his fame. Some songs never received the proper tour run. These fans held these records for almost 20 years. At last, they may witness it live with the man himself performing. It feels different than it has in years. Nick seems alive again. The Harlem sound is currently trembling the streets. When Max arrived home, he immediately pressed the go button. No warm-up time, no testing the waters, just unadulterated raw energy from the start. Everyone had to be aware that Cam and Mace had a direct hand in Max's comeback. The official seal of approval is that. This indicates that Harlem has official support at the highest levels of discourse. They have a significant platform that is currently among the most well-liked in the complete culture. That's what their program is. People actually want to hear their strong, unedited viewpoints because they're 100%. Max now moves into his own residence with a loyal fan base and his own established wave. This combination is simply unbeatable. There is perfect synchronicity. It's the ideal moment, since these are genuine relationships rather than business politics. I want to thank Sugar Doug. You know what that implies, by the way, if you know?
We just sold out the Brooklyn Paramount less than 24 hours. Nobody had to double back and get y'all another date. January 17th, Brooklyn Paramount, the double back. We calling it the Double Back Dawn. That's the name of this joint right here, the Double Back Dawn, Part 2. We coming out, we gonna make it a movie. You already know, Max Biggervale signing out. Peace.
Let me briefly give you some background. Max and Cam have been friends for a very long time. For instance, I grew up in a building with a comparable past. Naturally, the connection was always present from the streets. Cam did concede, though, that there was something real that caught people's interest. He claimed that in the beginning, he didn't completely recognize Max's potential. He admitted that he erred in not treating Charlie Rambo with greater seriousness when he first appeared. And why? Max was hilarious, constantly telling jokes, having fun, and making others laugh. As a result, he was first seen negatively as an artist by many in the profession. But that's exactly what makes Max so adorable. When it mattered, he proved himself. He used his sound and wave to demonstrate it musically. His swagger and presence provided stylistic evidence that he was genuinely independent in the game. He was a true original who stood out on his own. Many artists feel that simply because they reside in the same area or know the same people, they would automatically receive support. But genuineness, skill, and talent are important, and Max had all three in plenty. He was Harlem's actual jewel in the rough, and it's crucial to appreciate this. Hip-hop and fashion have always been greatly influenced by Harlem's extraordinary talent, unmistakable flair, and swagger. There was a lack of consistency and cohesiveness prior to a very long time. Too many conflicting egos, too much internal struggle, too much rivalry when there should have been cooperation. and too many people going in various ways rather than working together. Harlem could have ruled the entire industry for years if they had joined like Brooklyn and Queens did.
Where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me.
Right.
Child, ask Biggerville. Y'all call him Biggerville Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and it was invented after I was born. My top 4. And no disrespect to Biggerville, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the wave was invented.
The unrealized potential was always present. The lack of unity and a cohesive movement hindered Harlem from realizing its full potential. Despite the talent pool's continual depth, and that's precisely why Max, Cam, and Mace's current situation is so crucial. Unity is what this is. Finally, the vision is coming together. Max is currently actively representing the brand full-time. He is completely integrated and connected to the Harlem movement as a whole. Standing next to Cam and Mace, they are constructing strategically pink horsepower. Products, merchandise, marketing, and promotion. They make astute and well-considered business decisions. Everything is deliberate. Max is a perfect fit for that machine because of his innate charm and marketability.
I don't know how I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max, Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killer. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you got to see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York will be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You got to put me on, da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they going to support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move. Let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Because you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be? Watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Bismarcky. And then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kumo D. It was a drought till Mace came and broke the drought. So,
in fact, this will help the Harlem community. This will be beneficial to NYC culture. This is beneficial to the entire East Coast hip-hop scene. Since NYC hasn't been feeling its best lately, the culture is in desperate need of this kind of unified vibrancy. Something is missing from the culture. The atmosphere was weaker than it had been. But Max's return brings back top-notch music. It leads to strong merchandising. It offers great marketing and advertising. Everything appears to be back in order for the first time in years. The wave is very active and is striking differently than anything we've seen recently. His precise energy boost was required by the city. Max isn't only lying around collecting checks either. He's outside. He is putting on performances, making appearances, aggressively promoting everywhere, and building the brand brick by brick. Cam and Mace are constantly helping him and preparing him for success. Max's easygoing swagger and innate charm also sell anything he touches. He moves like a born marketer, as if he were destined for the limelight from the start. The camera adores him. He is adored by everyone. It's energy that is magnetic. Additionally, Max just disclosed that he will be releasing new music in the near future. There are apparently multiple complete projects under development at the time. He's starving. He's focused. He is prepared to make a musical comeback with fresh stuff. It's possible that the culture was yearning for this precise sound, that true, unadulterated artistic expression, that real Harlem flavor, that real wave energy. The time is ideal. Supporters and the streets are ready. The wave is returned. Max B is also at home.
What do you do for a living? Yo,
What's up, man?
what do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur? What's your name, man?
Max Biggerville, New York's
Okay.
finest. What's going on, brother?
You make music.
I make everything. I manufacture. I'm a manufacturer. I got the factories. I'm like Henry Ford out this motherfucker.
Henry Ford?
Yeah.
What's next for you? What are you working on right now?
I'm working on the Purge. I'm working on a few other things. I'm working on the Coke Wave Narcos. I'm working on treats to come. Stay tuned.
What's one piece of advice you give to somebody watching this video who wants to do something similar to you?
Keep working, man. Put your head down. Keep pushing. Keep running. Don't complain. Max Biggerville. Signing out.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. All right.
Thank you, bro.
Man, 604 C's. She guaranteed. Fuck, she'll love it too. She gonna eat you up. She gonna eat you for breakfast. Right, baby? You gotta be like this. You gotta have
And Max B absolutely got it. Max B has been moving humble and official since he touched down, and a lot of Harlem is rocking with him hard. This whole situation is the ultimate link-up. Without a doubt. Max started doing fantastic as soon as he got home, outperforming many folks who have spent the entire period outside. And that's simply the reality. I won't mention names, but let's be honest. He's doing better than the majority of men living on the streets. And we all know the history here. The question everybody keeps asking is whether the old beef will ever get mended so Harlem can actually come together again. To be honest, though, Max doesn't even require the opposing viewpoint at this time. He's proving it loud and clear. He's moving strong without any cosign from the old circle. You are fully aware of the person I am referring to. He was